Oh yeah, my name is Ido Portal. I grew up in Israel, born and raised. First, I don't do fitness, my friend. That's not what I do. I talk about movement, yeah? Fitness is a small world within the universe of movement. I view it as a limited world, a world with many problems, a polluted world. Gymnastics and yoga and boxing and mind-body methods and other martial arts and various sports and ballet and hand balancing, circus arts, a lot of things. But actually, people who practiced movement never missed anything. It was always there. It's movement that I'm passionate about, and the last 3 years I've been on the road teaching my point of view, to be able to move around, invert yourself, crawl on the ground, lift, climb, brachiate, flip, twist, you know, just have this freedom. It's for everyone. It's fun. It's the best. It's just...
I mean, what do you think about CrossFit?
Well, CrossFit is it's an interesting beast. Nobody can ignore CrossFit. CrossFit, in my view, has done more good than bad. It's not perfect, it's evolving, it's changing, but it brought back a lot of good stuff, like Olympic lifting, gymnastics rings. There are many ways to skin a cat. There are CrossFit gyms, and there are CrossFit gyms. And some facilities are doing amazing work, and are movement geared and quality geared, etc., etc. People want to move. They want to flow on the ground. They want to do handstands, and they want to be mobile. They want to be flexible. They don't want to bench press so much. A moment of realization in the market. What are we training for? It never arrives. We're always preparing and training. We want to do it. We want to move. You know, we're training for what? And what we do is very immediate. It's the moment. That's what you are not training, you are moving. And if you cannot move your body and control it, this self-dominance that I became known for, then what business do you have moving other objects outside of you? You know, if you cannot control your own self.
Who has been some of your inspirations, or who do you look to for inspiration?
I make every day hours for motivation. I motivate myself. I make time. I make appointments with myself to motivate myself and inspire myself. I don't wait for it to come from the heavens and to fall on me. I do Olympic lifting. I practice Olympic lifting, and I do some rehab, shoulder stabilization work, which requires a bit more accuracy with weights. And I also use weights mainly to stretch.
Nutrition must come in a big part.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, I've always been the nutrition guy. I'm a follower of the Paleo diet, a big advocate of Paleo diet, but I've been doing it for 15 years. I'm meat and veggies, you know, mostly animal protein and some leafy, mostly. The most well-rounded, complex, difficult, demanding sport I ever run into is gymnastics. Yeah, I cannot think of anything more complete, more holistic. Is it perfect? No. Gymnasts, for example, can't jump for shit. Their vertical jumps are terrible. They are rebounders. They rely on a surface that has springs, which means they don't develop their own springs. They can do what you do almost as good as you, but you can't do what they do at all. You won't be able to. You cannot even play with these kids. These kids are in an elite team, and you understand that these people are superhuman, really.
These guys doing workouts on bars, and they're getting like hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of views on YouTube, and there's this big hype about it. But any gymnastic that you could pull out from any gymnasium could do it probably better.
Much better. It's actually all that they do. With respect, they're doing amazing things, but all that they do is actually broken up gymnastics. The reason for our brains is actually the developmental of movement complexity, the development of movement complexity. Even after I train 6 hours a day, I will still try to climb the stairs only on my big toe, you know, walking up to my apartment, because I want to condition this for climbing, to create this platform. So, you know how two dogs meet each other on the street and they kind of start to wrestle around a bit and smell each other? Imagine it was us. Imagine we had this. We were walking down the street and no hello, nothing, just a complete stranger. Start to play with him, start to, you know, wrestle around, moving around. No, but we've become so distant. Move. Move because you can. If you won't, probably you won't be able to. Use it or you're gonna lose it. And it's gonna be a bad day when you lose it. Move, move.
And I'm taking names. Do you speak to me like you speak to God? All of the love and understanding between the Father and the Son.